Pokemon. We know this is the bad card. So why is so much money being spent on here, dude?
I don't know why the minimum's that high.
Because you're not paying on it. What do you mean? That's what happens.
I have been.
It stacks. No, you're not. It says no.
Hello, my name is Adam. I'm 32. I live in Virginia Beach, Virginia, and this is Financial Audit.
Thanks for coming down to Austin. What do you do there for a living?
In Austin? Oh, in Virginia Beach. Sorry.
All right, what, are you working while you're here? What? Yeah, what do you do?
I mean, I could be. I work remotely in Virginia Beach.
Okay.
I work for a company that basically does tech solutions, and I'm pretty much just a software developer.
Software developer.
Yeah.
What are you making?
I'm making $107.5 a year right now, but
Ooh.
my wages are currently being garnished.
Being garnished from who? The government?
Is there anyone else?
Okay. I'm assuming for taxes.
Yeah.
What are we not paying? And what is up with it? Why is everyone on the show obsessed with like, hey, there's taxes to pay? Let me not.
Well,
wait, is it taxes? 'Cause it could be student loans too.
no, it's taxes.
Oh,
It's taxes on my Honda CRV.
What? You're being garnished for taxes on your Honda?
Yeah, I kind of.
Well, I've actually never even heard of that, honestly.
Well, property taxes.
That one I've heard of.
Yeah, it's property taxes on the Honda. So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's
Interesting. How much was owed and why didn't you pay it?
so I think it's about 2 years. I think it's totals about $1,250. And why did
$1,250. $1,250. $1,250.
Yeah.
You make 100 something.
Yeah. I kind of.
Why did you pay? You make so much money.
Forgot.
Okay, but when all of a sudden like the threat of garnishment came up, why would that not be like, okay, maybe I should just pay it then?
Well, the threat of garnishment didn't really come up. It was more like now you're being garnished.
Okay, then just pay it instead of being garnished. You make money.
Yeah, but like.
But you make money.
I don't know how much they're going to garnish. So I'm just like,
probably the full amount, maybe some penalties.
You know, if I'm already going to maybe like put it in, you know, like small payments. Okay. I just know that this is a drop in the bucket compared to what we're going to get to.
Really?
So.
Sake. Okay.
Yeah.
Has the garnishment hit yet?
No.
So you just got notified?
Yeah, I got an email to my work email.
And it doesn't say how much or details or anything?
No, not that I saw.
I had payroll 5,784. Does that sound about right? Feels a bit low.
That seems low. I feel like it's probably closer to if we're doing just like every like 2 paychecks a month, maybe. I'd say probably closer to 49 or 59, maybe. I think.
Okay, closer to 5,900?
Something like that.
So we're only a couple hundred off? It still feels a bit low. How much you contributing to 401k? How much gets taxed in Virginia?
401k, nothing.
What about health insurance? Oh,
health insurance, yes. I do health.
Do you have like the top plan? It just seems a bit.
No. I want the top plan for next year. But I do not have the top plan. I think there's only 2 plans, and I have the one that isn't the top one.
Okay, so $5,900 a month, and we don't know what's going to be garnished. I'm just so confused. Why wouldn't it just pay it now? Well, actually, never mind. It makes sense. How much do you think you spent? How much do you think you spent in the same amount of time?
In the last month?
Yeah, in the month that we have your statements from. Again, 5,784 is payroll. I'll say 5,900. Sure, why not? What do you think was spent?
From my checking account.
Everywhere. Spent everywhere from anything. Take that mic, pull it a little closer.
Okay. Yeah, maybe.
You just.
Oh, wait, I put it in the wrong place again.
That's fine. Just if you're going to lean back, take the mic and do this.
Okay. So.
How much was spent?
I am thinking for the last month, probably maybe a little bit more.
Yeah, go ahead. Give me a number.
Maybe like 60.
7,360.
That's
so no. you're not paying your taxes? Like, why are you spending so much more than you bring in? Again, you don't make an insignificant income. Is this a single household income?
Yeah, I have a roommate.
Oh, okay, but it's not like no significant other.
No, and I don't.
But a roommate. Okay, well, the house, even with the roommate and a relatively strong income, it's not like Virginia. I don't know about Virginia Beach specifically, but I know Virginia can be a bit expensive. So
my mortgage is not high enough.
Mortgage. That's right. Because what's your mortgage payment?
It's literally only like $1,200.
Okay, well, I mean, yeah, it easily fits in your situation, and then you have a roommate. How much is your roommate giving you? That helps.
So she has asked to pay me in the past, but I don't know. I don't feel comfortable accepting money.
Why? Is she like no limbs or something, and you just feel terrible if you did it?
I just feel like she worries about money a lot more than I do.
But even if she chipped in like a few $100, it's at least contributing to you providing shelter.
She has medical debt, or like medical school loans.
Oh,
and so like
she's gonna make money.
She is,
if she's not dumb,
but she's not yet.
Well, okay. Well, honestly, that's your choice if you want to. That is fine. It's your place. Do whatever you want. But $1,500 more than spent.
Yeah. And then she's like pestered me about it. So
well, then let her pay, dude. What are you? It's not. You guys aren't weird, are you?
No.
Not getting like weird rent.
No. She's just been my friend since I was like 12. So
Oh, she's been your friend since 12. How long have you guys lived together? How long has she lived with you?
Off.
I mean,
yeah. On and off. 2 or 3 years. Like she stayed with me for over a year when she was studying for her step exams for medical.
How much does she want to pay you?
Different numbers have come up.
Median.
So she's mentioned 500, and then I've been like, I don't know if I could see myself charging her over 100.
Over 100?
I just feel like
she's in medical school right now.
But yeah.
So she's probably not earning anything.
She's not in medical school. She's actually first-year resident.
So she's making money. It's not substantial, but she's making money.
But she like wants to pay off her credit card.
I don't give a what you guys do. I don't care.
Yeah.
This is pointless. But like, if she's offering and your finances are it's not you demanding. She's offering. It's different.
I just have like a really hard time.
You guys don't have any weird relationship?
No. I'm actually.
You're not deeply in love.
I'm actually aro ace, so it's not.
You're gonna have to explain that for me.
Aromantic, asexual. I am not interested in by any stretch of imagination. I just
except for her, right?
Well, especially her. No.
Jokes.
Yeah. I just have like a really hard time when I know that people are worrying about finances, accepting any money from them. So like I had a dinner with her medical resident friends, who are like my friends now too. But basically at the end of the dinner, they tried to like split checks and stuff. And it seemed like it was going to be like, stressful. And
they have a ton of medical debt. I mean,
so I ended up just like paying for everybody. And that's something.
Are you easily guilt tripped and manipulated? And
they don't.
They don't
try to. Manipulate.
Yeah, they didn't. But in general, are you though?
Historically, not the greatest.
The thing is I'm good with the warm heart. Totally good. Totally good. You spent $1,500 more than you brought in, and your wages are getting garnished because you didn't pay your taxes. So I don't think we're having a warm heart.
Yeah.
In that kind of context, you have a free warm heart, but not where it's costing you money. I just like paying for people's dinners.
Warm heart in the future.
No.
It was 400. for my roommate, I also always pay for meals when we go out, and sometimes we have like pretty expensive tastes, especially if we're like in DC or New York or you
don't get those options anymore. Okay.
Yeah.
I want to see the garnishing. I want to learn more about that. Can you give me a self-assess? Where do you think you are today financially? A score 0 to 10. 0 being the absolute worst, 10 being the absolute best. Where do you think you are today?
So I did do the online thing yesterday. It said 2, but it said 1. Sorry, but I feel like probably closer to a 3 because I think I have options maybe, and I do make like a decent amount of money. In the grand scheme of things,
okay, like what? Like
options.
I think you're but I think you're a conceptual to the sense of money as well.
I used to be really good. I really was. A few years ago, I went on a medical leave of absence from my work due to like really bad depression.
Okay.
And at the time, I had probably about $16,000 in my savings. I was paying everything off perfectly on time. I wasn't budgeting. I wasn't like contributing to like a 401k or anything, but I was doing much better. But following that medical leave of absence, I was just like kind of throwing everything at the wall to see what stick as far as like things to get me out of the depression.
Okay, well, all right.
And I spent a lot of money on.
Is that where the debt is? Or
that's where a lot of the debt came from.
Okay, if you guys want your Hammer financial score, it's free. Link in the description below. And if you want to come on the show here in Austin, Texas, you know, like Weird Al over here, you can, CalebHammer.com/apply. It's exciting times. All right, let's get into it. Yeah, let's get into the money. Let's figure out. How long would you say you've been in debt? 32 years old. How long have we been in this situation?
Probably the past 1.5 years.
This is a lot of debt for 1.5 years, especially for someone that makes so much money.
I accrued a lot. I will say.
Will you?
Well, I will, if it's okay.
Oh, please.
So I did get a raise.
Congratulations!
That got me up to 107.
And where were you?
I was at like 91.
That's still incredible. Median household income in the United States is what, 65, something like that?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on. It's just you.
I know.
It's just you.
Yeah.
$5,518.88 on the Capital One Quicksilver card.
With
$181 minimum monthly payment.
Yeah.
Not insignificant.
No.
So this will always get me, man. I really don't get it. You probably want to pay off this card, right?
Yeah.
Okay. If you want to pay it off, why are we purchasing on a card that is accruing interest that you are not paying off? I will never understand that, especially for someone that has strong income and can spend their money with a pretty low mortgage for their income.
I feel like the Capital One cards, they're both Quicksilver, by the way. I feel like I haven't spent that much on.
Why would you spend a cent?
Yeah.
$126.54 of interest was accruing. You spent $58. Yeah. Your balance went from $5,526 only down $8. even though you put $184 to it and had other credits of almost $10. Yet only $8 actually went towards it net because you're spending. So I don't care if it's a lot of money. Why put money towards it at all in terms of spending? I'm somewhat of a budgeting master myself. So when friends and family are going abroad and need help with travel budgets, I'm the guy for the job. And do you know what's a crazy charge I see every single time? Insane data roaming fees, or what I call taquitos abroad. People I know have ended up paying an arm and a leg just to get online, and I'm sure you've had to do the same. But with the sponsor of today's video, Saily, staying connected is budget-friendly and easy. Saily is an eSIM service that gives you affordable data plans in over 160 countries. Instead of connecting to unsecured public networks, scrambling for a local SIM card, or even worse, getting scammed by those shady airport vendors, you just install it once and stay connected the entire trip. With options for affordable data plans that help you avoid those insane roaming charges, Saily makes sure there are no surprises. If you hit 80% plan usage, they'll even send you a reminder, unlike some others that charge you first and tell you later. Setting up is easy as can be. Download the app, pick the data plan, and you're good to go. And if you need any help, Saily chat support is available 24/7 no matter where you are. And here's the best part. You can get an exclusive 15% discount on Saily eSIM data plans. Download the Saily app and use code CalebHammer at checkout. You can even scan the QR code on screen right now and get started today. So whether you're budgeting for that big international trip or just want to make sure you're never offline, Saily's got me and you covered. Scan the QR code on screen and don't miss out on the 15% discount with code CalebHammer today. Now, let's jump back into today's episode.
I think I've had like some subscriptions maybe on it.
Okay, cancel the damn subscriptions.
I think I have gotten rid of some of
Tokyo,
them.
Japan.
Wait, what was that?
Oh, you know what? That may have been a $550 purchase. Well, exchange rate. Is this
What year is this?
August 2024? Is that financed though? Is that a purchase that's financed?
500.
And then we have Fan Box Tokyo, Japan.
Oh, okay. If it's just like smaller payments, for the Fan Box stuff, that was like art tutorials. I think there's also Patreon, which is like Japanese.
Yep, there's a Patreon. You're not subscribing to our post show, which is the same amount of money with much more value.
I thought about it.
No,
but
please don't. You can't.
Oh,
Your situation's
okay.
stupid. I'll punch you in the face.
Well, I didn't because of that.
Yes, but even still, 1,450. Oh, is that yen?
Yeah,
because it has the U.S. dollar mark.
That's why. Okay. Whew.
Well, still, it's a $3.80 purchase, then a $10 2-cent purchase, then a $20 pharmacy thing,
and
then a $5 Patreon. So I just
the $20 pharmacy thing is from my treatment center.
Wonderful. Spend it on a debit card, health savings account.
I guess I have to talk to them about it because they're the ones who.
Update your card. You can update your card on anything and everything.
Okay. Yeah, I could do that. I can definitely do that. And the Patreon and Fanbox stuff is really. I don't even like use them anymore. They've just like kind of been sitting there from when I thought I would be doing art stuff or more Japanese stuff, and I didn't. So,
what were you gonna do?
So like I said, during the medical leave of absence, even I was really trying to like throw stuff at the wall, see what would get me out of my depression.
Okay.
I spent like $3,000 on a Wacom drawing tablet, having no digital art experience like at all.
Can I ask, what's your social life like?
My social life, it's pretty okay.
Yeah.
I co-run a Japanese language meetup group in Virginia Beach.
Gosh, you look like you'd be into Japanese.
Well, is it the shirt? Is it the hair? Is it the
I don't know,
unkept?
It's just written
demeanor?
all over you. I'd go get sushi with you. I don't know,
Okay.
Okay.
I don't eat fish, but
Oh, all right.
yeah. I do that, and then I have friends.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
I don't really ask them to do stuff very often.
Why?
Because I feel like a lot of them are like in couples, and
third wheel, join it. Well, you wouldn't. Okay, but
I feel like I don't know. I feel like I'm being presumptuous if I try to insert myself into anything, but.
I mean, that's just have. I don't know. People need to be more forward. I don't know. They should say. You should say.
And I have my roommate.
Also, just asking like, "Hey, do you guys want to go do this?" That's not inserting yourself into something. You're inviting people to do stuff.
Yeah, but then like, I feel bad if they don't want to, but they say yes. And like in
Why
my
would
head,
they say
I'm like,
yes if they don't want to? Unless they're your friends aren't your friends just out of sympathy, are they? Or are they your friends?
I mean, they're my friends.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
So it's fine.
I just feel like I say yes a lot of the time when I don't want to do stuff.
Well, and
so
we
I'm,
know
like,
that's a major
projecting
flaw
that.
of you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to make sure, you talk about depression. It's not, I just want to make sure just kind of where you are at in life. $29 of fees this year. So you've probably had a late payment this year so far on this card. And then $555 of interest this year so far on one card. And we're going through many cards.
The whole year hearing that. That's a big
You haven't
number.
looked? Do you not look at your statements? Are you not a statement looker?
No, I look at the individual statements, but I've never.
So you look at the
added it
statements.
up.
Okay, congratulations. Then why are there 4 purchases on this damn card if you look at the statements?
Is it the subscription one?
No. Even there was the $5 subscription, but even still, if you're looking at your, $6 purchases,
Oh,
5 purchases. Even if you're looking at your card, why would there be purchases then? Because you'd be informed on your interest, you'd be informed on your minimum monthly payment, you'd be informed on how much is actually going towards a net.
yeah.
So why is there purchases on here? Because a lot of people that come on the show, they don't even look at the cards.
So what I feel like happens is like my cards kind of turn into black boxes.
Okay, cut them up, burn them, feed them to the sharks.
But what if I need them?
Why would you need them? You make good money. Your required living expenses are
But
quite
apparently
low.
I'm spending $7,000.
Apparently, you're stupid with money. That's different.
Well,
But you don't. I don't think you would need them.
yeah. I don't know if I can get down to 5,900.
Huh?
Like I just don't know, because if I'm spending like 7,000, like that sounds like.
What do you spend $1,000 on going out to eat? I think we have room to cut. That is literally only one category.
Yeah.
Miscellaneous bullshit. It could be video games. It could be the Japanese crap. Another $1,122 of purchases. Unknown shopping. That's typically Amazon or Walmart. Don't really know. $548. There's things to cut. Other large purchases. $696. Come on.
Yeah. Like the food stuff is like.
This is thousands of dollars of stuff. Almost $30,000 of things we could easily cut.
I've tried to do like meal prepping. I have.
And
I've done it like one weekend, and then it lasted for like a week.
So you're lazy.
Yes, that's true. But I also feel like I should make enough money to be able to do these
Sure,
things.
and we actually might be able to budget it in the end. We'll see, but
and I don't budget. It's more like
I'm not surprised.
But I didn't budget before the medical leave, and I was like completely fine. I was like,
were you though? Would you know if you weren't budgeting?
no, I was,
How do you know?
because I had like everything in my head. Like I didn't budget.
So what changed? What's different then?
I think the depression kind of
Okay, well,
reduced a lot of confidence, and like it's made it so like I'm less confident in just like what I'm remembering I've purchased, and so I probably should be writing it down. But
go through our budgeting program, go through our new debt class, going over the best ways to pay off your debt and the best ways to utilize debt as well. The other debt classes, they don't talk about that. We want to cover both parts. It's discounted right now, 30% off, 35% off.
Yeah.
Make sure you guys check that out. Link in the description below. But go through those. You get them for free. Yeah. So go through them, build your budget, follow the meal prepping, use the debt strategies, and we're going to go over that in general in this in a high-level way. Okay. 28.24% interest on this.
Yeah. I think both of them are around 28.
Installment loan. $20,000 for what? You're right.
20?
You probably could go do that because of the money you make.
Oh.
Doesn't matter though, because you have $20,000 loan on just what? On what? What is this for? What?
It's my Honda CRV.
Oh, this is your car.
Yeah. And I feel like it's probably worth more than that, because
It actually is. It's worth $7,000 more.
I don't really drive it a ton.
We might utilize that equity position at the end of this.
Like
It's going to be inconvenient, but right now, what's the interest rate on this?
For that one, it's I think around 4 points.
It's not. Not too bad. $533 minimum monthly payment and 42 cents.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
You have an equity position in the car.
Would I like take out another loan?
No.
Oh.
We'll talk about it at the end. We'll figure out what we want to do.
Yeah.
What is this? A Navy Federal. So we have a credit card with Navy Federal.
Yeah. They gave me a very high, at least by my estimate, credit limit.
Your balance is horrendous.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're almost maxed out. It's at 20. This card's insane.
Yeah.
$23,720.59. The minimum monthly payment is almost as much as your car payment.
Yeah.
$449.62. This is insane.
Yeah, it's got lower interest than the
What is this? Why are you purchasing $1,669 on there? Why? This is the bad card. We know this is the bad card. So why so much money being spent on here, dude? Why?
So
Why the
I use it, or I have used it for all of my medical stuff.
Oh, a Navy Federal credit card? We're not even negotiating with the hospitals for a payment plan?
Well,
You're even a personal loan at like 10 or 12%? Why not?
It's not
Federal?
really hospitals. It's like psych offices and
Is
therapy.
that the SPRAVATO?
Spravato, yeah.
Okay.
Which I think I should be able to stop.
What's your health insurance like? Have you not hit your deductible this year yet?
I hit my deductible. That's with the deductible.
It's not.
Yeah, it's very.
No, you. Oh, come on! Shut up! That's not even true. You got some stupid Little and pizza and hot pot and honey pat.
Yeah, I said historically.
You're historic. Historically, I'm getting by this statement.
Yeah.
Honest Pastures Rite Aid. This is a historically high credit card. $23,000. That is insane to be going and getting Honest Pastures on there.
They're good.
You're good. I don't care. What?
Yeah, they're the only vegan place in the area.
Just go eat some nuts off the ground. I don't care. You're stopping in a gas station getting some bullshit, some vegan drinks, Amazon, coffee, Peace Love, Little Donuts, Creme Bakery, Pokemon, $47 Pokemon. Pokemon Go?
No, you're going to be...
Oh, good. Yeah. Let's ruin our life and make a credit card go all the way to top of the limit at $25,000.
It might be better if it was Pokemon Go.
What?
It's Pokemon Sleep.
Feeling trapped by debt? What if I told you debt could be your secret weapon to financial freedom? In my new debt mastery class, I'm not just teaching you how to get out of debt, I'm showing you how to make your debt work for you. Imagine negotiating lower interest rates like a pro, using strategic debt to boost your wealth, and finally breaking free from the psychological traps that keep you financially stuck. This isn't just another pay off your credit cards course. We're talking next level strategies. We got 10 powerful tools to accelerate your financial journey, insider tricks to negotiate any payment, not just debt, and psychological hacks to curb your overspending and live your dream life. For a limited time, it's 35% off. Plus, the first 500 to sign up get exclusive access to my private live stream where I go over my personal debt payoff journey in detail. And there I also go over how I use good debt to build my wealth. So don't just escape debt, master it. Click the link below now and transform your financial future. Only a few spots remain, but they're going fast. See you inside. I've never heard of that in my life.
It's gotten me to sleep. Consistently. Huh? I sleep.
What is it? Explain.
Basically, it's a sleep partner app. So when you're sleeping, you have it on. It tracks your sleep, and depending on how you slept in the morning, you get to catch Pokemon, and they join your team, and they help feed your Snorlax, and it's just like, yeah, I know, it's a great concept.
Is it?
Yeah. It really did help me sleep.
What, because it's forcing you to lay in bed?
Yeah, because it's like if I don't go to bed at 10:30, Pikachu's not going to be very happy with me now, is he?
Oh boy.
Yeah.
This concerns me.
And you can buy biscuits to catch more Pokemon.
Oh, for sake. Pokemon Sleep is pay to win. Pokemon
Yeah,
Sleep.
and I'm winning. So there's that.
You don't actually give a f- Pikachu's upset, right?
Of course not. That would be weird.
Listen, if we're talking about depression, we're talking about social lives.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure, like, this can't be an important part of your life, right?
The sleep aspect is definitely.
But the reason behind it,
But
making
I've been-
Pikachu upset,
I've been playing it since it came out, and it's just like I don't know. I like want my I see big numbers.
you see big
I
numbers.
see really big numbers. Like
What are the big numbers?
my sleep scores, the amount my berries give to Snorlax, like my drowsy
I don't know
power.
what those words were. I don't know. You know,
Yeah.
we've gone beyond.
You should
me.
try it.
I'm not trying that.
Well, how's your sleep?
I think it's okay.
Maybe less good after this? I hope not,
Why?
because that's
What are you, like, cursing
we're
me or
still
something?
dropping
What are you
in
trying?
buckets. So
Huh?
it's a good game. It's a good app. That's all I'm saying.
Listen, if it's helping you sleep, I'm good with it. I just want to make sure, like, you actually you're not treating them like sentient beings
No,
that matter.
no. They are cute, but you know,
And also, why are you spending $47 on it? This is to
there
help
was an
you sleep.
event. There was an event.
A sleep event
Yeah,
happens every night.
not for me. It doesn't.
I'm sorry to hear that. That sucks.
Well, it's gotten better. I've started taking stuff for it, but Suicune came out, and it costs a lot of
You
biscuits.
spent $500 this month on this, I'm being told.
This month, no. Over time, more than that. But this month, no.
Or in a month, you've spent $500 before, previously.
Oh, in a month, yeah, that's true.
That's crazy.
That was mostly when
man.
it came out.
Buddy, you are spending $1,500 more than you make. You have
I know.
horrendous debt, even though you make substantial income.
I know.
This is
Well,
bad.
it is like when I see all of the debt, I'm like,
The big numbers?
yeah, all the big numbers, but like the bad big numbers, not the good ones, like I have. In
You have both.
Sleep. Well, in Pokemon Sleep, it's like
You should probably tell
what's
Pikachu how
$47?
you are.
What's $47 relative to $23,000 on a credit card?
Being added to that?
know.
Well, no, you were at like 21, 22,000.
And
Now
it's like,
you're at 23,000.
okay, it's like,
He's not
okay,
listening. Okay.
the way I'm thinking about it, and this is definitely not a great way to think about it, but I'm definitely thinking about it this way, is relative to the amount of interest I'm already paying, $47 on
So have you
23%
given up?
interest. No, I just feel like I have some pie in the sky, maybe kind of things that I think
What?
will happen. Like,
Huh?
like I could get a second job.
That's pie in the sky? But also, that
Hey,
doesn't
well-
fix anything. That doesn't fix anything. It's your behavior. You get more money, you'll just spend double.
Well, no, part of me is like hoping like, oh, if I get stuff down, I'll go kind of back to
Huh?
the responsibler. Like it's more
Huh?
the big numbers that are causing me to be irresponsible. If I had the small numbers back,
What the are you talking about,
I don't
man?
know. It makes sense in my head. Like the big numbers stress me out, and it makes it
You're
so like
talking about this like you're a 5-year-old in therapy.
yeah, if I got the second job and it had like a similar income, like
You think you could do that?
well, yes.
Also, it doesn't matter. You'll just spend double what you bring in more.
So for my current job, I probably work like realistically like 5 to 10 hours a week. And it's not like I'm like not doing anything on purpose. It's just like I can get the stuff done in that amount of time. I have all my
They need to
tickets are
give you more to
done,
do
the
then.
clients, no. Why would I let that happen?
Because they are spending a lot of money on you, and I would want to make sure I'm getting my
Hey.
money's worth.
They are requesting a certain amount of work get done.
No, absolutely. I totally agree with that.
Yeah.
They should do more work.
Yeah, but they don't know. So, and I'm not going to let them know. Like, why would I do that? Like, other developers are working the same hours.
I don't really care. I don't give a It's just if I was the owner of the business, like they're probably paying a lot of people a lot of money when you could probably cut that in half.
They're getting paid a lot of money by these contracts. Through these contracts, I mean.
Well, no, but okay. I don't really care. Coffee? No, you already did that.
I never drink coffee.
Okay, but yeah, but you went to a place with coffee in the name.
Oh.
McDonald's. Real good.
Yeah.
Vegan.
I'm not vegan. I'm vegetarian. I get the breakfast sandwiches only.
Yeah, historically don't have any meat on them.
Yeah, the egg and cheese biscuit?
Oh, egg. That's veggies can have eggs. Okay.
Yeah, it's vegetarian.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then Webtoon. We're Webtooning. You spent $1,669 on this card.
I think Spravado's up there. And my...
Huh? What did you just say? What?
Spravato? The treatment? Once a week I get a treatment done. But I think I'm going to be able to...
What's a treatment?
Well, basically...
It sounds very weird
it's like,
the way you're saying
it. Have you heard of...
Oh, you're doing that.
No, kind of. It's I guess. I don't quite know the difference, but it's a nasal spray. You go there, they observe you for 2 hours while you're basically like,
is that why you're wheezy? Okay.
Maybe. But I've talked to
Is it helping you?
Not at all. And I've done like 25 sessions and I've talked to I've talked to my prescriber and I think he's okay with me not doing it anymore. So
definitely a pro if you got to do 25.
And that would be like $600 a month.
Okay.
Probably. Because of Uber.
Does it feel good? What does it feel like?
It depends. Sometimes I feel like very little. Sometimes I have like really creepy, like, I don't know, stories
I feel this conversation in my toes. I don't want to.
Yeah. Sometimes it's nice, you know?
As someone who owns their home, let me tell you, you know how you feel when you try to pick a show that's on a streaming service and there are way too many options? That's house hunting with mortgages. Except picking the wrong choice signs you up for a world of headaches. But I've got some good news. Money.com has lined up its top mortgage options just like your favorite playlist. They simplify the noise to help you actually figure out what mortgage options will work best for your situation. If you're a first-time buyer, why wade through a swamp of lenders when you can get a clear path laid out for you? Money.com does the heavy lifting, comparing options in one place. So if you're tired of the mortgage maze and want a straight shot to your dream home, check out Money.com's list at the link in the description below. Seriously, it's like having a GPS for your mortgage journey. So get started by checking it out at the link in the description below. This is a paid endorsement sponsored by Money.com, which is compensated by its marketing partners.
Colors.
Okay. Amazon Chase.
Yeah. I don't think I spend that much on that anymore either.
It doesn't matter if it's that much, you're still spending on it.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter.
Well, but it's like...
Oh, shut your...
Isn't progress?
Huh?
Isn't progress?
It's $20 of progress, even though you put $174 towards it. Only $20 of progress because you're purchasing and there's interest. You're purchasing on a card that there is interest that you're not able to fully pay off. So
yeah.
I don't know what the you're talking about.
It's like I got to get there. You know, I can't. Like,
huh?
It's like quitting cold turkey is not easy.
Buddy, even if the spending was translated to your debit card, that's different. You're spending on a card that is accruing interest. I'd still be upset at that. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, no, it's true.
Yeah, but it's like but if it's small amounts, what's it doing to the interest, really?
Here, I'll tell you this. You little 18 years without you purchasing on this is how long this takes you to pay off. Without you purchasing. With your purchasing, you'll be in your 60s.
Okay, that's a long time.
Uh-huh.
I thought maybe like a few years.
Okay. Well, programmer doesn't know how to look at a number.
Well, I don't like looking at them.
Okay.
But, I mean, I could do the math, you know?
Don't have to. It's right there for you.
If I wanted to.
No need.
Oh, it says 18 years?
18 years, only the minimum payment doesn't even matter, though, because you spend money on it.
I did not know that. It had that.
Well, you did Amazon purchases. It's at 24.49% interest. It's had $1,000, $1,090 of interest on this card this year so far. $1,000. And then $156 of fees this year. Who knows what the for?
Probably
missed
late
payments. Why? Why would we? You make too much money. You're so undisciplined. No, you're you're too lazy, or you just don't care. I don't know yet. I'm trying to figure that out.
I think it's at a any given moment, it could be any of those. Is what it kind of feels like to me. I'm trying to really get out of the not caring part.
Okay, what is your trying then? Tell me, describe this trying. What's trying?
I've gone through the Spravato treatments.
Okay, yes.
I'm seeing a new prescriber. We're trying lithium. I may be a candidate for electroconvulsive therapy.
Oh gosh.
Which fairly invasive, but
I don't know. This is just out of my wheelhouse.
It's just. I think maybe I'm relying too much on that kind of stuff.
I was going to say, did you do therapy without medication first?
I did. I had a therapist for about 4 years. And she was just too nice to me.
Okay, so get a different one.
Yeah, but then I felt bad about like breaking up with her.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Dude, no offense, but you're kind of a paycheck to her.
I know. But it didn't feel that way. Like, to me. Because she was like very nice.
No, they are very nice. It's not like they don't have any empathy. Like empathy goes away because it's a business. That's not how it works. But like, it is a business. She would understand if you saw a different therapist.
And you know she did, like crazy. She did understand. But I do need to find a new.
You're not a credit card person. You need to use a charge card like a Fizz card.
I used to be.
You're not.
I really did.
You need to use something like the Fizz card.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, you, dude. Next card right here, missed payments. Missed payments up the absolute.
Because it's the Quicksilver.
Because it's the other Quicksilver.
Yeah.
What?
It? No, I said, is it the other Quicksilver?
I don't know if I said, but on the Amazon card, it's a balance of $5,623.
Yeah, I know they're like
and 90 cents with minimum monthly payment of $173. Yeah. Okay, Quicksilver. This one's absolutely. It's not the highest balance like the other one, but you're just around.
Yeah.
We're at $5,747.10 with a minimum monthly payment of $403 because interest accruing, transactions, and fees, and not a single cent applied to it. Not a single cent.
I don't know why the minimum's that high.
Because they're not paying on it. What do you mean? That's what happens.
I have been.
It stacks. No, you're not. It says no.
Wait, I could get on my app right now. It says no payment due. Maybe I paid it after that.
Hold the fuck on. Well, I don't know. Either way, it says Patreon, and past due. More Patreons.
Yeah, they're dying. They're gone. They're 100%. I don't want them.
Good.
Need to happen. Gone. I promise.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then are you gonna actually make it not past due? Because that's a step to take. Listen, total. No, it's your fees charged this year was just that, but total interest this year was $1,213. We have not had a single card yet that has not had fees or over $500 of interest accruing in a year. This is man.
Yeah.
You were in a perfectly good spot, and then a year and a half ago, this started. This is like so much in a year and a half.
Like 2 years ago.
This is so much in 2 years, man. What is it? Just all fast food and Japanese bullshit?
A lot of it is food, probably.
Well, $1,000 spent going out to eat this last month. Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like every guest says this, but food's really good. And it's like really hard to.
It is. It gives you all the dopamine. It's like floods your brain. Absolutely. But you know, die under a bridge. That's your choice.
Yeah. I mean, last night I was gonna get pizza, but then I thought of you, so I didn't. But now I'm gonna get pizza today. So maybe I won't. Maybe I won't do that. I won't do that. Maybe. I will say, like, so I really tried to figure out I thought, okay, if I figure out the depression, so I was spending like $275.
You're getting like every medication known to man in treatment. So
I know.
I don't know what you're doing.
But at the time, like I was spending like $275 a week on a prescriber. I
The fact that we're calling them a prescriber and not a doctor or psychiatrist is telling me all I need
Well,
to
yeah,
know.
because it's a nurse practitioner.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
even still.
No, it's not like the seller off the.
Well, when you call them
corner.
a prescriber, that's what it's...
No, nothing illicit. As far as I know, I like tried to take a university class for like Japanese, thinking like, oh, maybe Japanese.
Is there
will be good.
anything outside of Japanese? Okay, sorry, go ahead.
I bought a piano, like a Yamaha something or other for like.
It had to be the Japanese
2000.
brand. Great.
I Googled good piano.
Steinway.
Well, okay, well that's a lot.
Oh, it is, but okay.
I can't afford. Well, I
don't think you can afford the Yamaha
either.
exactly.
But I like the Yamaha.
Sure.
I just don't use it very much.
Yeah, shocked. Okay,
Yeah.
Continue. What were you saying?
Basically, like I've tried a lot of things. It's not like I thought that these things would be investments in a better me.
You're trying to buy your way out of depression. I don't think that's how it works, buddy.
I've tried
People
to buy
can
my
get
way
instant copes.
out of a lot of things.
People can get instant copes. Either that's the eating out or it's
Yeah.
the going for a shopping spree. You can get the instant copes, but
Yeah.
it's not a long-term success thing, man.
Well, it's like I thought that those individual purchases would be like
you think
these
they're
are
going
things
to
that
add up
could
like a...
change my life, like the
Okay,
individual
well-
purchase. Like I will get so enthralled by the piano that like I'll have found the way forward.
Okay, well, I don't think it works for anyone like that. So I don't know.
I know that now. I do know that now. But I'm like dealing with the consequences of me being wrong. Yeah. And then I'm, adding a little bit on.
Kidding me? Past due amount $142 on the Synchrony card. Every card, man.
Synchrony.
Every
Oh,
card.
that's my.
Oh, this is at $9,898.
That's my HVAC unit. I had to buy an entirely new HVAC unit because my.
What was the condition of your house? Did you not get it inspected? Did you not get HVAC inspectors out there?
I got the house like
Inspected
4 years ago.
Did you get HVAC people out there though?
Yeah, I had everything done, but it was like 3 years in, and I had to.
Well, if it was 3 years in and it broke, what broke?
Yeah.
Like, because an HVAC inspector
Well,
should have been able
the
to.
HVAC people said that I would be better getting a new HVAC.
Well, no, they wanted to make their money.
Yeah, but they were pretty convincing.
No, it's because you have you're easy to manipulate, you're easy to control, you're easy to convince.
Yeah.
Except for if I try to manipulate you to get out of debt.
No,
I don't think
you're
can.
manipulating me. I'm feeling manipulated. I promise.
I hope
promise.
so.
I feel like I have like a really bad relationship with money since childhood.
Oh, come on. That's what everyone says.
I know,
All right,
know,
here we
but-
go. What is it?
No,
Mommy and
like-
daddy didn't teach you.
Well, that's true. That is true.
That's what everyone says.
Well, mommy and daddy weren't together.
Okay.
But
Welcome to America, baby.
Mommy was working 3 jobs and barely home.
Mm-hmm.
I like basically was like fending for myself a lot of the time.
Or was that?
This was in Virginia. It was in.
They live separate?
Yeah,
Like
my
far?
father didn't want to pay child support,
Okay,
and so
well.
he left the country for a
Definitely a way to
long
get out of
time.
it.
Yeah, and when he came back after my mom when I was like 19. My mom dropped the child support stuff, and then he came back to the country and like just bought apartments cash,
How did
and
he
so
make
it was like really, it's not.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah, but when I was growing up.
Single mom working.
Yeah, 3 jobs. Barely ever saw her. It was me and my sister. I had like a complex because a lot like friends would want me to go out with them.
Of course.
I would say no, but then they'd be like, no, you should come out with us. We'll pay for you.
Well, there you go.
Their parents would pay for you. And now that I'm older, the idea of that, someone paying for me and like other people having to pay for stuff when they are, downtrodden, it like
Were they
it
downtrodden?
It feels like they are. Downtrodden.
Listen, you weren't begging for it.
Relative.
It is different than other people. Other people offering is not a bad thing.
I
Unless,
just
of course,
feel
you're
like
being enabled.
I'm supposed to be doing well, and I'm not.
Well,
and like there's
yes,
like a
but
cognitive
via your
dissonance.
choices.
Yeah, I know. There's a cognitive dissonance there that is like really making it hard.
Well, sure, if you were taking from money now, but when you were
Yeah.
a kid, when your mom didn't have much to give, and other friends wanted to go out and they were able to cover, that's different than
Yeah.
right now. If people were paying for you, that's completely different.
Yeah, but now I pay for them
Yeah,
because I know
Well,
what
and
it
you
feels
can't.
like.
yeah, but they
be on
probably
the
could
other
afford it.
side.
You can't.
They probably could have technically, and not always though. Like I know some
before.
people.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they could. I see. I see what
Listen,
you're saying.
you had $35 of fees because there's a missed payment, but you've had $105 of fees this year so far.
Yeah.
So you've probably missed payment 3-4 times. So great.
Probably.
Okay, $746 of interest accruing on this card this year. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. No payment applied, of course. So you owe a total of $319, even though the minimum monthly payment is $142.36. Total balance $9,898, which is absolutely insane, and 36 cents. Fees charged, interest charged. Totally. It's just these are statements in finances of someone who's just given up. There is no effort in here. There is no trying. There is not even a single inkling of discipline.
Yeah.
This is someone who's just given up. And at a certain point, when someone gives up, that's a harder conversation. It's a harder conversation than doing a wake-up call. Someone realizes their situation is worse than they thought before they came in. But when someone has given up, what can you do with that? That's difficult. That's something I can't convince you to not give up. We can talk about goals. We can talk about aspirations, and that might help.
I don't want to like say the cliche, but like the reason I came here.
I'm not a
you
magic
know.
pill, my boy.
I know. But, and I'm trying not to treat it that way. I promise. But I was legitimately excited to talk about finances.
No, sure.
And that's
Which I
not something
love.
that happens a lot for me. So I wanted, like, I really feel like this is something that's important to me.
Well, you want to know something exciting? The interest you've lost this year so far, probably in these cards, is close to, I'm going to say $4,000. Put that, well, I mean, this is basic stuff, but, that could have made $400 on average this year. If this was just an average year, the S&P 500 has done a lot better. But if I open up my brokerage, Mumu, okay, cool, buy some S&P 500, you could have made that money.
Yeah. Yeah. And I,
But instead, it's all just lost interest.
yeah. Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I want to get into, avenues of being able to create like, savings and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I mean, I guess it's probably not possible right now.
I don't know. It probably just doesn't make sense right now because your interest rates are nearing the 30% mark.
Yeah.
So it's just like, what savings are you gonna do that's gonna beat that?
I do have some like kind of costly things coming up. That I don't think you're gonna be happy about either. I have some trips that I committed to.
What's committed and what trips? What are you talking about?
Okay, so I have a few trips. So Philly, December 1st. I have an exam that I'm taking.
Okay,
So
well
that
that's
one-
different.
that
That's
one's
that's
different.
okay.
That being said, I'm staying longer than I needed
Exam
to.
for what though?
Japanese. I'm sorry.
Stop!
I'm sorry.
We already won.
Okay, wait. But
We won
I have
80
another
years ago.
I have a well, true. I have another. Well, we're losing now.
No, we're not. Japan's been stagnant since the 80s. Their
Well,
economy literally
no,
hasn't
not-
grown
not-
since
not
the 80s.
economically.
What are they winning at?
They've poisoned an entire generation.
We're
of
winning at
Americans.
birth rate. We're winning
Well,
at
that's true.
economics.
That's
They're
true.
winning at, how long you stay alive. But guess what? Their entire country is that
their
age.
Video games are really good though.
Yeah, I think we do pretty okay too. Well, yeah, I know you Nintendo before you go to bed, so that you can wake up with Pikachu's in your throat.
Well, some of it's like European more than American, but that are good Western. But so
What else does Japan win at? Go ahead, tell me. They have one car manufacturer or two, right?
No, Honda,
on.
Toyota.
Yeah, there you
go. Mazda's a good
Okay, they have a
good
few.
one, right?
Oh, come on.
And then
They're not even close to touching us on
wait.
electric cars, right? Or China.
They're like cultural exports are definitely like anime and video games, and animation in general. They are probably the best.
Okay, so it's the little entertainment
You know?
things because you've brought up video games and you've brought up
That's exports.
no. Sure. But when you're talking about things they're better at, I was expecting
yeah.
a bit more substance than
What do you
Nintendo.
want? What do you want?
Huh?
What do you want from them?
I don't know.
Why am I having to defend Japan right now?
Because
okay?
you said they're bigger or better. I don't remember.
They're pretty okay. They're fine.
I like
They're doing
Japan.
their thing
Japan's
over
great.
there.
Dude, I love
You
sushi.
know?
Throw it in my mouth.
Yeah.
I'm all about it.
But
okay.
I have another exam in November,
Oh,
but that's
yeah,
not
for-
a Japanese one. That's a tech exam.
Okay, you have to travel for it though?
No, not for that one. I'm just
okay.
saying, like, it's not like I'm just like sticking to Japanese studying and stuff like that. And then
What do you get from this Japanese?
fulfillment.
Okay,
Yeah,
couldn't have taken it online.
the exam.
Yeah.
No,
What's the exam for?
it's a certification exam. And they only have it in certain areas of the country like once a year.
What are these other
December,
trips?
So I have another trip to Chicago. I've already paid for it. I'm staying with a friend at the end of December, and then
I've already paid for it.
end of January, I have a trip to Tulum in Mexico.
Can you cancel that one? Is it paid for?
I paid for the ticket, but I haven't paid for
Did
the
you get insurance on the
Airbnb
ticket?
and everything. I don't know.
Check. See if you can get out of it. Also, it might be early enough that you can get out of it anyway. Are you creating videos as a full-time creator? It's a grind between scripting, editing, and all those endless little tweaks. And sometimes it feels like taquitos would be honestly a better career choice. But that's where today's sponsor, InVideo AI, comes in. With over 10 million users across 150 countries, InVideo AI is the world's most used AI video creator. I remember hearing about other generative AI tools what feels like ages ago. And when I recently looked, most of them aren't even available to the public yet. But InVideo AI V3 is going to be available for access soon all across the world. It's the only tool that'll truly put you in the director's seat. So here's how it works. To start, you enter in a detailed prompt. For example, make a 1-minute video shot of a diver exploring the deep trenches of Mariana. Show the Statue of Liberty sunk into the depths of the ocean with just the torch in frame. Have the diver encounter a giant, scary, blue, glowing sea monster. Add a voiceover using my voice to the beginning of the video. The Mariana Trench remains mostly unexplored by man. InVideo's AI will generate a rough draft based on your input, and it's unlike any video creation tool I've ever used before. Remember, you're the director here and can prompt whatever changes you need, just like I did. So if you haven't checked out InVideo AI V2 already, go check it out right now for free. With paid plans starting from just $20 a month, and if you use my code CalebHammer50, you'll get 2 times the number of video creation minutes in the first month. Scan the QR code on screen or check out the link in the description below to try out the future of video creation today.
Yeah.
Cancel it. We're gonna get you on a lot of trips. Just not yet.
Okay.
You know, when you're out
Eventually.
of tens of thousands of dollars of bad debt.
Okay, and then in March, I was going to go to Italy in the beginning of March. I haven't paid for the ticket. My living would be free. It would just be the ticket.
Well, tickets to Europe aren't necessarily historically cheap.
Yeah, that's true. Probably. I wouldn't know because I haven't looked.
And even though Pikachu's yellow, he's the Japanese kind of yellow, not the Italian tan.
Yeah.
So you're not going to get anything while you're there anyway.
Pasta.
Wait, I think that was actually a lot more racist than I intended now that I just said it out loud. I think that actually was not intended to be like...
Don't cut that.
I don't care. My audience isn't a bunch of pearl clutchers.
Yeah.
But I did not intend it in the way that it came
I would
out.
be guided by my Japanese friend.
In Italy.
Sorry, my Italian friend. Now you're getting me confused. My Italian friend.
If you want a country that really has nothing going for it, go to Italy. Okay.
They got the boats.
Yes, nowhere else has boats. Okay, so student loans,
Yes. Mohela.
33,194 for what again? Oh,
For my degree.
yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
which is actually serving a pretty good return on investment.
Yeah.
You're past due. This will garnish your wages. Are you sure it's not for this? You're past due.
No.
It'll take a long time before it
No,
garnishes
I
your
think
wages.
I think I was like a little
How are you past due?
I paid it.
By double.
It's paid now. I did pay it. It shouldn't. It's not past due anymore.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, why was it past due?
I mean, you're not gonna like it. It's just I forgot. That's literally it. Yeah.
Why is it not on auto pay? I'm confused.
I need
America,
I should
Japan,
set-
and Italy has all invented auto pays.
I'm afraid that it's gonna like hit my account and
You
then
make money and
I
your
know,
expenses
I
are
know.
low relatively. I mean, you've gotten
Yeah.
yourself into thick expenses through your minimum thick
Yeah.
payments on debts, but
Yeah, yeah. And I feel like if I hate it, but I feel like if I start
Okay.
putting stuff on like auto pay and like I have to like track everything, it's like
why? Just,
just-
use a budgeting app. I don't know.
but I didn't used to have to, so it just like feels like
Oh,
I
welcome to the
know,
adult
I know,
world. Oh
I-
my gosh.
No, I was in the
don't
adult
care.
world. I had money in savings. I was paying everything before it was due.
Buddy, I don't give a
Yeah, I know.
I don't care.
I
Just-
know. I know. I'm not doing it now, and that's what matters. But it sucks. I don't know.
Mortgage is good, $160,000 with 3.75% interest rate.
Yeah, and I think
fine.
that might be worth around $220 right now.
That's great. $1,159.29. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Amazon purchases. Let's see. Water harness kit.
Yeah, I wanted to see how hard my water was.
Oh, hardness, not
Yeah.
not a harness. I was reading a
Yeah.
harness.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, the Austin water is so hard. What is going on with that?
I don't know. I have a water softener.
Oh.
Safety razor.
Yeah, I wanted to try it out, and I like it.
We haven't used it.
No,
And then we got
I used it, but it just rose
moisturizing
fast.
shave cream.
Yeah,
Okay. Earwax removal kit.
yeah.
Fun
I was
fact.
having.
The less you do, the less you try to get rid of it, the less it produces.
Oh, well, I was having issues with like ear infections, and I was like, oh, maybe this will.
Well, maybe see a doctor first. You love to go see every medical specialist in the world.
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
seeing a doctor at the end
Swiffer
of the
stuff,
month.
some Bolt, some more razors. Getting that all clean. And here's the moving tape, markers, shower head. Okay. Shower head for all your hard water.
Yeah, I got that because my roommate was coming.
Wait a second, I'm so confused.
Uh-oh.
How is the check-in ended in $89? That's so ridiculous and so scary. So
Yeah.
scary. Why would you do that to yourself?
I don't know. I've gone below that. Like I've gone below 0.
Great, yeah, overdrafting, wonderful.
Yeah.
Dude, these purchases are ridiculous. I said it would have been better if you put it on your debit card. Well, it doesn't even matter because you did it on both anyway.
Yeah.
When it's I got some bull, spend some more money on Japanese Nintendo, Spotify, you can listen to ads, you don't have money. You want to pay for other people's I don't give a
Yeah.
Judy Scalon?
Sichuan.
Yeah.
They're good.
The whale tea, mellow mushroom, Amazon, coffee place, Amazon, something Japanese, Amazon. Here We Are Salon. Come on, I'm not going to go to a
I'm
place
not going
called
there
Hair.
anymore.
No, you should have never gone to a place
Yeah.
called Here We Are Salon.
It was very expensive.
Burger King, and probably very
Yeah.
Burger King, Uber, Discord. We're paying for Discord Nitro. Do we have to? Burger
No.
King, Hardee's, Burger King, coffee place. $97 at the Book About Sleep. Come on.
That's the
Come on.
that's the largest package you can buy.
Stop buying packages. Delete it.
Yeah.
Use another sleep app. Yeah. Hire your roommate to punch you in the
Yeah.
morning if you're not sleeping enough. How about that? That's some negative reinforcement.
That is.
Donuts, some word I definitely can't pronounce, and you went there twice. Netflix, Taco Bell, Hulu, First Watch, Slice of something, Crunchyroll. That makes sense. Uber.
Wait,
More
Crunchyroll?
Pokemon, $10. Crunchyroll.
I don't pay for my Crunchyroll.
Well, you sure do. You should probably cancel it and maybe look at your statements here and there.
Yeah.
Uber Eats, or not Uber Eats, Uber, ATM withdrawal, and more Nintendo.
Yeah.
You're not even using this app. This app is using you. Good death.
Yeah. Yeah, I think.
Any balance in our savings, $5. Overdraft fees, $58 this year so far. Great.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Great.
I think I would have to stop playing it to.
Stop playing it.
Stop
Listen,
spending.
get into bed at the same time because the only thing is you're just afraid that Pikachu's not going to, stroke your in the morning because you didn't get enough sleep.
Yeah, that would be
But
rough.
it's not actually improving your sleep health, right? You're just going to bed at a proper time, right?
No, it is.
Well, how does your brain know that you want to do? If I think about going to sleep more, I sleep worse. How's that working?
I mean, I go to bed at the same time, which over time has corrected my wake up times as well. I mean, it doesn't happen immediately.
But you need the app to do that. Set a timer.
Well, I already have it technically.
Huh?
I already have the ability to sleep at the correct
That's
time.
what I'm saying.
I've gotten that from the app, so no, I don't technically need the app.
Delete it. You do not need to be
I'll
paying
delete
for
it.
Pikachu's job.
I'll delete it today. I will.
Okay. Income $5,900. Mortgage $1,159. What about your utilities altogether added up?
Utilities altogether added up, I would
Take the mic.
Oh, sorry.
Move it to you. Don't move to the mic because you always move away. Take the mic. Move it to you.
Sorry about that. Utilities all added up, including like internet, maybe like 400,
Car insurance.
like 100.
Gas. Vroom vroom. Drive.
I barely drive, so maybe like
That's why I asked about
$10
your-
a month.
Are you sure you
On
go and do
average.
things? I have social interactions because I need you to.
Well, so I go to the library, and the library is quite close to me, and that's where.
That's where you guys hang?
Yeah, and karaoke I can walk to. It's like so close to
You
my
live in a
place.
walkable area? Nice.
Not at all, but I can walk to the karaoke place.
That's good.
Yeah. That is one thing I've thought about is getting rid of the car. And the only thing is like I have dogs. And
Wait
so
a minute.
if there's like
Oh, you
pet
can get an
maybe.
Uber.
Yeah, pet Uber maybe.
Okay, actually, so your minimum monthly payments, this is insane, by the way, are $2,139. But I'm actually subtracting the car because we are getting rid of the car.
We are getting rid of the car.
We're getting rid of the car right now.
Okay. I came in thinking that might be the case, and I'm okay with that.
Good. $1,603.85. Okay, now, good news. You have an extra $7,000 from selling the car. Let's call it $6,000. Yeah,
So don't sell it to
taxes, all those
CarMax
things.
because they
No.
had a lower.
Absolutely not. Try to list it on Facebook Market. Get it clean. Take good pictures. Facebook Marketplace. Craigslist. Do that first. Phone bill.
Phone bill. That's like 150.
What the How?
So I have I have two phones.
To catch every Pokemon?
No, I thought so if I got the family plan at Verizon and just used the phones I already had,
Are you
it would give me more
sell
data.
the phone, switch to Helium for $15 a month. It's the same service as T-Damn Mobile.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't care. Do you owe on the phones? Any of the phones
No,
still?
I've never
Cancel them. I'm
I've never
putting
financed a
$15 a
phone.
month as your service.
Okay.
Because just be reasonable. about it. Switch
As
to
long
that.
as Helium has like data, basically, it should be fine.
As far as I know, TP Fund, $100. Anything else you need to survive? Necessary food, $300. Your meal prepping, follow meal prep, and tweak it to your needs. Medical copays. How much on a monthly basis? Because I know there's things here.
So I'm gonna stop the Spravato
Just give me what you think it'll cost medically on a monthly basis.
on a monthly basis. Let's say 100.
Okay. You have pets. How much for pet food?
So I go to Costco, so it's not that bad. It's like, I think it's like $35 a bag, and I probably go through like 1.5. So let's say like 50.
Okay. Pet insurance?
I don't
Get
have
pet
that.
insurance. How many dogs do you have?
I have 2 huskies.
Okay, I'm gonna quote that at like $50.
Okay.
And I'm gonna quote it at $70 actually.
Okay.
Just saved me literally tens of thousands of dollars because dogs love to eat things they're not supposed to,
Ooh.
especially certain breeds. Okay. Anything else I need to put in your budget that I have not?
There is stuff I would like to be able to do.
Go ahead.
I'd like to be able to contribute to a college fund for my niece.
Nope, not yet.
No, not yet. Okay.
Someday, sure.
Someday. Okay.
Not now. Contribute to you getting out of debt first. And having a fully funded emergency fund.
I don't know. I mean, this wouldn't be a monthly thing, but like Christmas, I want to be able to buy my niece.
Take it from your
stuff
TP fund
for my TP fund. Okay.
that month, yeah.
Okay.
Good, $3,908. Listen, I'm gonna give you I'm gonna give you $300 because you're making the sacrifice of selling your car. $300 a month for fun in your budget.
Okay.
There you go. $300.
Okay.
So you have $1,700 left over. Okay.
For paying off bullshit.
To be paying off all this debt. We're getting rid of the car. Okay, so we're immediately gonna go for the. No, sorry. I guess we snowball. Gosh, a lot of them are so similar.
I think Avalanche and Snowball are like going to be the same thing for my.
It's pretty
situation.
close, but
Yeah.
not really because you'd be focusing on that Navy Fed for so long. But
I thought the Navy Fed was lower interest than the.
oh, sorry, you're right.
Capital One,
I didn't even think
yeah.
about that. Okay, so for the 3 cards that are about the same in that 5,500 range, I'm gonna focus on them first. That's gonna take 10 months to pay off. Wonderful. Then we have quite a bit of money left over all of a sudden on a monthly basis. Now we're at 2,200 left over on a monthly basis, even with your fund.
After the 3.
Yep. After the 3. Synchrony's next. Takes about 4.5 months. And then move the extra from that one. Now we have about $2,600 left on a monthly basis. Then we pay off Navy Federal in 9 months. So where are we? 2 years?
2 years.
2 years, 2 years and a quarter, pretty darn close. Student loans, minimum monthly payment until that's paid off, and same with the house. Your car's gone. At that point, what you can do, I'd want to save up a $10,000 emergency fund. Then if you want to buy a car, go get another $10,000, buy a car, and then save up your fully funded emergency fund after that.
So the 7,000, would that go towards the emergency fund?
Oh, sorry, 7,000 just sped up this by, like what? 5 months, 4 to 5 months.
Okay.
You're right. So take 4 to 5 months off of it. So it's probably just about 2 years, approaching 2 years. And then save up $10,000. And then if you want a car, do another $10,000, get a $10,000 car. And then your original $10,000, that's your emergency fund, take that, build it to a full 6-month emergency fund, which after your debt, I'm going to say is about $17,000, $18,000.
Okay.
So I think we can do that plus all this, and definitely in about about 3 years, and that's nothing compared to what a lot of people have to go through on this. What's your retirement at? You said you have retirement? No, you're not contributing.
No, I'm not contributing.
Okay, then we need to really start catching up.
I've thought about also, I don't know how I feel about it or how you'll feel about it, but like I said, so I owe $160 on my mortgage.
Yes.
But from what I've been seeing in my area, it's like 220, 230 is the sales. I do technically have options for places I could live for free.
If you want to, you can.
Yeah.
The reason why I like the debt payoff journey a bit more, even though it takes longer, your car accelerates you there, and you're fixing your discipline to get out of debt. If you just sell your home and you use that money to get out of debt,
it's too quick, too painless.
Yeah, and you'll get right back in the situation because you never addressed what actually got you there in the first place.
That makes sense.
You can sell if you get the discipline under control and you prefer to sell your house, you totally can. That's up to you.
Yeah.
I don't think you necessarily have to, but you totally can.
Okay.
And you're gonna make more money. You're gonna get more promotions. You can get a second job if you want. You can do this in quicker than 3 years.
Yeah.
You can probably do it closer to 2 if you really go wild.
Yeah.
But 3 years is still nothing.
Yeah.
Still nothing.
Second job would be nice if I could.
You have any thoughts? Any questions here?
No. The numbers seem to add up.
Spending your budget 0 out of 10. I mean, you overspent. Debt. I mean, you're getting garnished for not paying. We don't know how much.
Huh?
We don't know. You said 12. Yeah, just incorporate. Make that first. You pay that off in a month. You have an extra $1,700 after fun every month. So pay off the past taxes, okay?
Yeah.
And add one more month to it. But 0 out of 10 because of that stupid garnish thing, and not paying on your student loans or a lot of the credit cards. 0 out of 10. Emergency fund. There's nothing. There's $5. 0 out of 10. Oh. Retirement 0 out of 10. Oh, real estate. That will boost us. Good equity position. Good interest rate. Okay.
I feel like the mortgage payment is low.
Yep, mortgage payment makes sense for your situation. I'm going to do a 7 out of 10 there. So 7. That's going to be a Hammer Financial score, 1.5 out of 10. Make sure to check out our new debt class so you guys know how to, the best ways to get out of debt, but also the best ways to utilize debt. We give you all the strategies that are from experts around there. And make sure to stick around for the post show. It's going to be a lot of extra juicy stuff.
Today on the Financial Audit Post Show.
You lost all your money in NFTs.
Close to it, at least. Yeah.
How much did you lose in crypto and NFTs?
Yeah, so I think I invested somewhere between 1,000.
Into crypto, into what?
It was into then
Ethereum.
And then I got bought into the NFT hype.
So how much money did you lose in NFTs?
Probably all of it. Honestly, I don't know.
To watch the Financial Audit Post Show, click the join button below.